What makes a professional nanny? Carry yourself as a professional. How you project yourself is a large part of how you'll be treated in this industry. What are some ways to represent yourself as a professional? Never underestimate the power of a good resume. It sets you apart from the competition, and it sends a clear message to your employer that you take your work seriously. What should I include on my resume? We want to know all the jobs that you've worked at, so list your child-related positions as well as your non-child-related positions. We want to make sure that there's no gaps in your employment history. And when you're listing the jobs, be as detailed as possible. We want to know your employment dates, who you've worked for, unless you've signed an NDA, the ages of children when you started, and how many children you worked for. If you don't have a nanny resume, download our free template right here. What counts as childcare experience? If you have more than 2 years of consistent nanny experience, you are a professional. But professional experience is not just limited to nannying. If you've worked as a teacher, for example in a preschool or a daycare, that absolutely counts. The other things that you could include are working as a swim instructor and lifeguard, working as a summer camp counselor, or even volunteering like in a church nursery. Anything child-related counts as long as it was not your family member. What else should I include on my resume? List all your educational background, even if you didn't obtain a degree. We want to know where you went to school and the dates that you were there. If you do have a degree or any certificates, list those, especially those that are pertaining to childcare, such as a postpartum doula or a newborn care specialist. Are there any other things I should take into consideration with my personal information? An often overlooked point is your online footprint in regards to social media. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of a professional online image. As soon as future employers receive your information, they're Googling you. The best way to control this is to have all your social media accounts set to private. Aside from a resume, what are some other ways I can present myself as a professional? Be prepared. Know the route to your interview. Know how long it's going to take you to get there with and without traffic. Be a few minutes early, but not too early. I'd say about 10 minutes max. What are some tips for when I'm interviewing? Dress professionally. You want to look put together, but not too formal. The goal is that you should be able to get down on the floor and play with the kids. Engage with the parents, but also don't miss an opportunity to engage with the children. You're interviewing just as much with them as you are with the parents. So ask everyone questions. What is their schedule like? What are their interests and hobbies? And what sorts of concerns do you need to be aware of as a nanny in their home? What should I do when the interview is over? After the interview, thank the family for their time and shake their hand. If you are interested in the position, let them know right away. Another great idea is to send a handwritten thank you card for their time. It's a wonderful personal touch.